You have probably asked yourself this question: should I buy now or wait? The general theory out there is rates will be lower in the future, and maybe you should just wait. Hey, lower rates, does that mean a lower payment? What is going on? So we're going to have this conversation with Casey from Brick by Brick Wealth. Casey, what do you think? Buy now or wait?
I am so scared for the future. Can rates go down?
Oh boy.
So, I mean, I just in the past few weeks, I have students who invest all over the country, so I get to learn a little bit about many markets. High competition now. So we got high rates, right? People are used to the 7% interest rates, just like they got used to the 5% interest rates and 6% interest rates. Going to be getting used to 8% rates if they go up even to the 8% range. Competition is high. Okay. I just had a student tell me that she got in Birmingham, Alabama, she got beat out by 30 other offers, several of which were all
30.
cash.
Wow.
So we've got now high rates, high competition, right? And prices are all right. So what happens when rates go down? Let's pull our hair out. What happens? Oh my gosh, prices are going to go through the roof. There's already competition. Just imagine everyone who's listening who's like, till rates go down, you and everyone's mother are going to be out buying when rates go down. Prices are going to soar through the roof. Competition is going to be through the roof. It's going to be even worse.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I agree. What I think's going on right now is I think August is going to be a pretty slow transaction month. I've shared that with my audience. I think what we've taught people, we meaning the market, 7% bad, 6% good. Simply said. What do I mean by it? Any rates in the 7, I wait, and then it goes to the 6, I come back. We're likely, or at least quite possibly, to average above 7% for the month of August. So what does that mean? That just means the marginal demand is building up like a pressure in a pipe. So then when eventually rates go below 7, and they will sometime in the future, it's just going to explode as all of these people come back. And Casey, if we don't have supply, like you, I am terrified what happens.
Yeah, I think that's part of the problem now is there's still not a lot of supply, especially, I mean, really in any price range. I mean, I'm always looking for my future home, my dream home, and there's still not a lot coming on the market. I look in Colorado because it's beautiful. You know, I love to live there and go hiking. There's just not a lot in a lot of markets. And what is on the market sells very fast. You have to be one of the first ones to make the offer.
Yeah.
And if you're not, you're just getting beat out by several other people. And especially with these high interest rates and the prices are still kind of good, people are accepting of it and property still cash flow and they're making the offers. And there's still a lot of rich people that have tons of money that will be willing to buy all cash, just park their money somewhere.
Yeah, I think what we're going to experience certainly for the next couple of months and potentially the rest of the year is a slowing market. What is that going to feel like? You're going to see average days on market go up. You actually might not see inventory move much. We may be down quite a bit because, to your point earlier, the clean properties, the pretty properties below the median sell like hotcakes.
Yeah.
But I think there's a lot of ugly properties that are going to be long in the tooth, and you're going to see days on market at 30 days, 45 days, 60 days. Yeah. Now, some of those, Casey, the sellers will just take the property off the market. They don't have to sell. But if you do the work and you write the offers, you might find somebody who needs to sell and has an ugly property. So I'm going to personally do what I did last year. I'm going to write plenty of disrespectful offers on MLS properties, and I'm going to get a couple, just like I did last year, just to prove it works, because higher rates slow the market down. And when the market's slow, it's easier to find motivated sellers. So I'm excited, but I want to be clear. I am not competing on 7-day, 1 day, first day listings, 1 week listings of pretty properties. That stuff gone. I don't want any part of a bidding war. But you show me an ugly property that's 30, 45, 60 days on market, yeah, you're going to get one of my offers.
Yeah, I agree. And be willing to consider buying property that need work. Mostly, 90% of the time, I work with new investors. So sure. I'm not really advising, hey, go do this full rehab out of state for your first property.
No.
Nope. But if it's just, okay, if it's a C property, D property's condition, right? too much work for a new investor. But
Ignore.
if you can take, an original grandma house and all you need to do is paint it, do flooring, leave the kitchen floor plan alone, leave the cabinets, but maybe paint the cabinets, add new hardware, put on new countertop. Okay.
Yep.
That can be done remotely. I would say use a property management company who has those connections, right? Because you don't want to start some sort of rehab and then have your guys not show up, or, oh, I was wrong about the price and it's going to be more, or take too long, or really they quoted you wrong. So use a team that's been established, because I would like property management companies, rehab teams are good. Those contract companies, those companies, the PMs are their bread and butter. Like that's where they make all their money. They get consistent business from their property management companies. So they're going to show up on time. They're going to do a good job. They're going to quote regular prices and not expect you to haggle, and they're going to do it. And if it's something easy like paint, flooring, leave the kitchen floor plan and footprint alone and just do some touch-ups, you can raise your property from a C quality to a B plus quality with minimal effort and just a couple different types of, handyman and subcontractors. And that can help you. And buying a property that maybe even has some foundation issues. People are really scared about foundation, but if it's just needs a couple piers, I ran across a property the other day with a student, and apparently the foundation was not ever reinforced with rebar, and the whole thing's cracked underneath. And I was like, I don't think so.
Nope.
I'm like, what's the land value? So let's scrape the property and rebuild properly, because that's just an open checkbook headache for the rest of your life if you buy something like that.
Yeah. I saw one of those properties before. Yeah, the only thing you could do is take it down and start over, unfortunately. So again, I think when people hear high rates, we're repeating last year. I don't know any other way to say it. Rate spike, buyer demand's falling away. 87% of people think it's a bad time to buy. Folks, less competition is a good thing. Write deals that make sense today at high rates. And then if rates fall in the future a couple of points, you can refi and cash flow explodes. Don't wait for a couple of points drop in interest rate, because the demand in that pipe is going to burst, and it's going to be wild. It's going to be a wild time.
I agree.
Folks, where can people find you, Casey?
You can find me on Instagram every day at Brick by Brick Wealth, and all the regular places, YouTube, Twitter, whatever else is out there, TikTok.
Casey, you're amazing. Thank you so much.